Hello everybody. Today we are going to be playing Granny. Specifically, we're going to be doing Granny while drunk because I realized I need to upload a YouTube video and this is my best bet. So we are going to go with standard difficulty, high settings, make everything look a little nice, a little something special. My screen is hard as, oh, it's so hard to see and all that. Sorry about that. Went down the wrong way. Alrighty. Now, I haven't played Granny in a while, but I thought this would be a fun concept for a video, and I might do more of these. If it's good. There's Granny. Huh. Alright, we got a picture. Oh, shotgun. Tete. Got the spark plug. Alright, it's looking like car exit from the looks of it. Okay, we open that. Oh. Okay. Does it really make no noise there? There we go. Gran. Okay. Wheel crank. Nothing. I'm pretty sure I can hide against this wall. I just saw gasoline. Let's go toss that down there. Hug the wall. Be your granny coming down. She just went through. Cat. So we need the car key and a few other things. I think my... Oh, I wish I would have turned on V-Sync or whatever because this thing looks like it's tweaking a little bit. So let's tuck that into there. Granny's gonna go and check that. We grab the book. We're gonna open all these, make sure we don't have nothing here. Granny normally makes a sound. I was gonna say there's a little like animation. There's a little like sound you get when she's chasing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna whip it around here, put it in the store, and throw the book into here. After we search these, we see we get the cutting pliers. Alrighty, now we're gonna loop Granny. We have two choices here. We either do the car or we could do the front. First, we're gonna cut that. We're running downstairs. Quickly come up to here. Cut that as well. We escape from Granny before she can do much more. We're gonna go into here. Let me take a step real quick so I can check one more thing. Whole lot of nothing. Granny will probably come all the way back over here. We need to wait for the spider key. Alrighty. Granny's gonna follow us up these stairs. We're gonna knock this. Break that off. We're gonna quickly search these to make sure there's nothing too important in them. We have so many parts of the car right now that we're doing pretty good at. Aw. He's gonna spam crouch to break it. I guess I still technically broke it. Alright. Drop down here. Let me take a sip real quick. There we go. We're looking for number 1. Wait, that ball there. So if you see Granny's spider, that means it's all the way down there, and that means you have time to search all of these. You can quickly run up here. You search this far one first. Then you search this close one. And you have 2 choices. Either you can sprint down here, quickly try to hide. You can hear Gran, so we need to quickly hide in a good spot. With a Gran spider, or whatever you want to call it. She's on my left. Ooh. That didn't go down well. Ugh. Okay, Grand Spider is currently taking her sweet outside. Speak of the devil, right around the way. We're gonna let her leave. Don't turn around. Don't do it. Okay. Alrighty, and Granny Spider doesn't normally turn around for no reason, so you can normally sneak all the way down here. Alrighty, now she's gonna have to come all the way down here to chase you. Just gonna keep standing here, hold your ground, you know. Now we're gonna do that. And we're gonna keep running, because we do outspeed them. We are gonna need the wheel crank, so it's gonna be next on the to-do list. We have the meat. We do know that the special key is somewhere. I do not remember where. Granny was downstairs. That's my bad. Alrighty. Well, let's start gathering our car parts. See what we got. At least we need to go find the wheel crank. Whew. This gets difficult, man. We're gonna alt tab, see how much. I want to keep these videos short and sweet. Maybe make like 2 of them. Hello, Granny. We do want her to follow here. I don't care how close she's following right behind me. We're gonna go into here, grab the special key. Granny is going to be coming down the stairs. Do you see me jump? You do. Alright, and then you're gonna flip around here, flip around here. Hug this corner as tight as humanly possible so you can get a good little head start on Granny. So she can lose aggro.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
Hello, Granny. Come up the stairs for me, will ya? Alright, now even though this is broken, we still like to use it. It does take a second for our character to get adjusted though, which kind of sucks. Alrighty, we know where the meat's at, so now we can just look downstairs once we throw both these. Alright. Just a piece of that. Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this. Never mind, it does not like it. I don't know why it's not letting me do it, but we'll live. Not sure that we're gonna open that. We're probably gonna hit this a few times because we do want her to come out here. Okay. It's gonna take her a second to check all that out. Okay. Now, the only thing that's gonna suck is if we do drop anything, we are going to be in a bad situation, like what I just did right there. We're gonna have to put a little bit of a pep in our step, you know? Don't want to die. Gran is nowhere to be seen. That's really good. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up these stairs. We are going to hug the wall so we don't get killed by the spider. We're gonna rip that. And we're gonna walk right past him. And he's gonna give us a wrench, which we do need for the car.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
Quickly just, you know, peek, make sure that you can come back downstairs in one piece. I do hear her. I don't know where. Kind of sucks because not knowing where Granny's at is a huge problem. We can drop back down here. Should have done more than VSync. I think the image effects are pretty much required to make this game look nice. Alright, so Granny Spider's gonna do her little walk. Now we're gonna book it so that she can't catch us in time. We're gonna open this, close it up, send it up. The Granny Spider's starting to get mad. That's kind of funny. Open this, open number one. We're gonna find the winch handle and drop it back down. We're gonna sit right here because Granny Spider has no business being anywhere near us. Get out of here. Scram. Thank you. Alright, and we're gonna wait a little bit longer because Granny Spider is a pain to deal with. Now, if we are lucky, we should be able to just squeeze right into there. Perfect. I would much rather deal with Granny than Granny Spider. Granny Spider is just a huge overall pain in comparison. Alright, we want Granny to come downstairs. We're gonna loop her, you know? I did not mean to go down here. It's kind of unfortunate. I wasn't paying attention to you, that's the problem. Alright, and now you're going to hug this wall, so Granny doesn't accidentally kill us. Same thing here, you're gonna hug the right. Close the door on her. Ugh. Ugh. Damn. I'm gonna leave outside the door. Good on winch, we're gonna immediately start pressing F so we can see what we get. Ugh. I don't know why I'm acting so calm. I have, like, a major headache right now. Alright. Best way to go about this with the hammer is going to be, you're going to drop down right here. You're going to flip around. You're going to get right here. Boom, boom, boom. We get the bird seed. That's pretty good. You've got to get a little bit of time here. We're going to throw that downstairs. We're going to throw that downstairs as well. And finally, we're going to whip it back into you. And we're going to grab that hammer. You know, we need it. Still has some pretty good value out of it. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to throw the hammer and the remote and the spark plug all in here. We don't need the spark plug just yet, but it's still on a good list of what we need. Check in here. We're gonna get the excuse my language, the not so good cutters that we do not need at all. I have no idea where Cran's at. It kind of puts us in a bad spot. We get a cog. That is utmost unfortunate. We're gonna shimmy our way into here. Ugh. Grin is gonna come running up the stairs, but she's not gonna see us. Or not. Gran is kind of lost in the sauce right now. That is a key. Ow. You just lift these things up and you can just push the door open. Gives us a loud noise. It's gonna get Gran to come up here. We do not need the hammer anymore, luckily. Oh no, Gran. Whatever, while I do. Okay, and then you're gonna run it. Gran is gonna be hot on our pursuit as we make this little escape. Use the hammer for everything we can get value of it for. Now while Gran is checking downstairs for us, we are currently upstairs. She's gonna start shimming her way upstairs. We need to find that wheel crank we threw down earlier. Do not remember exactly where I threw it, which kind of sucks. Because we do need that pretty badly. Drop something. Which ain't that big of a deal. We've got... Honestly, I say we keep moving down here and quickly start putting in the parts. There we go. This kind of sucked. We had to drop that. I've actually never done the car exit before, so hopefully this doesn't take us too long. I'm gonna hold the wall there. That was a little closer than I wanted it to be. We still need a few more things. We still need the car key and all that other stuff, but at the very least, we have the starters of what we need to escape. Now we're gonna run upstairs, hold the wall, grab this, and we're gonna flip a U. We're gonna drop down here. And we are going to drop into here. Now, you have to be a little careful when you have no clue where Grand Spider could be. You could kind of hear her, but sometimes it can be a little inconsistent, which kind of sucks. So what I like to do is I like to run from each hiding spot. Quickly hug a wall if you don't want to die. Or at least be chased for 80 million years because she has a crazy aggro. Then you're going to keep walking forward because this area unlocks a lot of new stuff, if you're lucky. If not, we got the melon. Perfect. Now this is the scariest part about doing this. Sometimes you can get a little unlucky. Now we know the Grand Spider's right there. It's going to let her walk by. And we want to get as close as possible to outside, so either of these exits are fine. Grand just went inside, which is perfect timing for us. Make some noise there. We gotta wait on her a little bit. Because we do want to get this melon outside, so... the faster we can get her upstairs, the better. Gives us plenty of time to do stuff. We are still at about 19 minutes of recording. We're still at a good spot. Fran should be hauling it right upstairs right about now. So we can pulling ourselves out of here. Flip it around here. We're gonna see what we got. We got a playhouse key. We know where both the cogs are. We will have to do a little bit of maneuvering to get them. But we should be fine. Perfect. She just went outside. This first cog should be somewhere around here. I remember dropping it or whatever. I think it's in the basement, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Okay, what we quickly need to do while we still have time is we need to absolutely book it upstairs with the cutting pliers, because the cutting pliers are very, very useful for this security camera that is right here. Cut that. We'll grab this key. This should be the safe key. Yes, it is. Gran is currently coming up the stairs. We're gonna last second jump down from there. Hopefully this fall doesn't do no lasting damage. Close the door behind us because we don't want Gran following us too quickly. We're gonna get the car key from there. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. We're gonna get the master key from that one, huh?
I see you.
Oop, trying to get out there. We need a wrench. Perfect. Because I happen to know that we have a wrench somewhere. Gran is currently outside, so now is our time to exercise our free right of having a few moments of free time to ourselves. I believe this is all. What's that up? I don't think this is everything. I think we still need a little bit more, but I could be wrong on that, so I don't want to correct myself or nothing. We grab the master key. Should be able to open this. I need padlock key. Oh, shoot. We do need a padlock key. Grab our master key. Oh, we accidentally ran over Granny. I guess that works. Sorry, Granny. You know, just business. You know what I mean? Alrighty, and with the master key, we can do about nothing. Because all the master key really does is open this little lock right there. Let's drop down over here. Alright, the last little cog, I have no idea where it could be at. It could be anywhere. Could be lying around somewhere where I'm not really paying attention. Something like that, you know? We need to exercise this free time. We get away from Granny as much as humanly possible because, you know, Granny's kind of a pain. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of needs to, like, take a chill pill or something. We've gotten everything in there already. Granny is back. We're gonna be fine, but we're gonna have to hug this wall. We're gonna have to hug the wall again. And we're gonna have to fling our way down here. The cog is not sitting where I thought it was. Which kind of sucks, because I thought we had it somewhere around here. It's getting significantly harder for me to keep my eyes open because my head hurts. Alright, well, we have plenty of chances to find it. I remember seeing it earlier, so I'm not too worried it's not here, because I know it's here. Just a matter of finding it. There we are. Gran heard noises upstairs, so she should be headed upstairs right about now, so we will whip the corner. Come on here. Open this bad boy up. We need a padlock key and we can escape. Weapons key. Ooh. Very interesting. We're gonna hit this. You know, Granny's gonna come outside, you know, she's interested in what's going on. She's questioning what's happening outside. We're gonna quickly run this upstairs and grab the crossbow, because we do need the crossbow right about now. We are gonna get sniped by Granny, though. Oh, gosh. Whew. Oh, my head. Sorry, y'all. I was so focused, I didn't even realize, like, how focused I was, because I started moving around, and now my head's hurting and all that. It's gonna be like this guy. Huh. Dear God. Ooh. We grab this while we're up here. Ran is very unluckily going to spawn where we don't want her to spawn. We're going to whip around. You know, open all these doors in advance because we don't want to have to deal with them later. We should be able to turn the corner into the crossbow quick enough that we can put her to sleep. Granny, come here. I know she heard the key, so I can obviously just wait for her. There we go. Just gonna grab a new trank dart because grabbing trank darts are a pain. Flip it around here. Some light. Ooh, but we are gonna get that's a glitch. Just my luck. Alright, you can still snipe it though. Grab the screwdriver. The screwdriver is pretty easy. All you're gonna do is open the door here. You're gonna like crouch under here. You're gonna run this little area right here. A rusty padlock key. We actually can't do anything with that. We need the normal padlock key. I'm trying to think. There's one more place we can use the screwdriver at. There's also the downstairs. So we're gonna go do that real quick. Fastest way to get there is going to be from this area. That's all you gotta do is just drop down, you know, drops a little bit. If we get lucky, this is the last stop needed. We're gonna snipe that off. And a wooden stick. I cannot remember what the wooden stick is used for. And our dart has very unfortunately decided to just hide itself, which kind of sucks. We're on day 4. We should be able to escape still. All we just need is a padlock key, but currently the padlock key is hiding. There's one more thing we can do. A little bit on the difficult side, but what we can do is we can quickly run downstairs. Not downstairs. We need to go to the spider cellar, where if you have the rusty padlock key and this and one other thing, I also believe the screwdriver also works here. You can get some stuff, you know. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just throw it right there. I mean, we can't really do much with it yet, so we might as well go get the rest. We are on day 4, so we're gonna have to play a little bit better. Sub-grand. We want to run in all the way over here. We're gonna quickly throw down. I could be wrong. This could be the padlock key we're looking for, so I'll still test it. But I believe the rusty padlock key does not work here. Yeah, I need a padlock key. So we need the original one. We can quickly throw that into there. Last but not least, we're going to need the screwdriver. Some of the light. Granny does not have a clue where we're at until we hit this. And she's gonna know something's a little up. Bless me. My bad. Ugh, my head, man. My gosh. If that wasn't enough to get Grant, I don't know what does. I'm gonna wait for her real quick. Quickly trank her. Try to figure out what the stick is for. I can't remember for the life of me. There we go. Grab it. I believe it might work on the meat here we got. Tenderize it, you know what I mean? Not you, Granny. I don't want to tenderize you. Get out of my way. We need to go in the little area. And then we're good. What area am I thinking of again? Whoa. The little spider area is where we need to go. So we're gonna go pepper spray. For Gran, it doesn't work on the spider, I believe, and I'm not gonna test the theory. Fortunately, value my life a little more than that. Alright. Padlock key, yes. Remember, if you want to escape the spider, you're gonna just chill right here. Because she's going to have to come that way. And what it does is it gives you plenty of time to just, you know, run this way. Now, last but not least, on the step's pretty easy. You can just drop in here. We're gonna quickly grab the key, start the car, and we're gonna... There we are, and we're going to escape with the car escape ending. and Granny cannot chase us because somehow that crappy car managed to get through a brick walls. That is a ending for Granny in a total of 35 minutes. Honestly, not my worst ever, but definitely could have been a lot better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I currently have a migraine the size of a planet, and I'm going to go to bed because my brain hurts, and I cannot do this any longer because I will probably pass out because I am a lightweight. I'm not even gonna lie. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day/night, depending on what it is for you, and peace out.